Okay, hi everybody. Um, I haven't done a update this week yet. I tried last night. Well, no, maybe it was the night before. I tried on the new webcam, and I've never used a webcam before, so um, somehow I wasn't getting the length of the time right, and it kept disconnecting. So here I am out in my woods using my iPhone. I needed to get some fresh air and reboot so that I could get back to my homework. But I thought I would do a quick update, and well, my mental health's been good. I mean, honestly, especially considering that somebody I know is in the hospital again and not doing so hot. But, it's life, I guess, right? I don't know. I'm handling it pretty good, and my moods have been, I'd say, fairly stable. So it's just hot out here, so I'm a little fidgety. That's probably why that, and I'm gonna get my homework done so I can jump on World of Warcraft. I'm gonna attempt to get my level 40 character to level 60 as soon as possible. So it's a lot of work. But and if you don't play World of Warcraft, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'll shut up now. Um, Oh, I do have something I wanted to mention. Anybody who has like bipolar or even with schizoaffective, because it's similar, um, there's an app out. If you have an iPhone or a smartphone in general, there's an app out called iMood Journal, and I just got it the other day, and it's really awesome because you can kind of track how you're doing with your moods and what triggers those moods. Because you can do little hashtags like you do on Twitter that it's a way of like tracking, what happened around the time that you had those moods. Like, if you haven't eaten and you're kind of in a bad mood, you might want to put haven't eaten. Kind of gives you an idea how you got in that bad mood. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. It kind of helps you know what things, piss you off, what things cause you to get sad, and, try to avoid those things. Something else. Oh, there was some kind of karma app. I don't know I forgot what it's called. I'd have to look, and right now I'm using my phone for a camera, so it's kind of impossible. But there's this karma app. It's like a jar, and you drag these stones and put them into the jar, and there's white stones and black stones, and the white stones are for your good thoughts. Anytime you notice a good thought, of course you couldn't do it every time you had a good thought, but you know what I mean, like, it really comes to mind, oh, I should put that in a jar. Well, you take a white stone and put it in a jar. And then if you have a bad thought throughout the day, you put the black stone in the jar. Well, the idea of that is then at the end of the day, you look at your jar and you see how many good thoughts and how many bad thoughts went through your head. Now, it's only as effective as often as you use it, obviously. So if you don't, remember to use it very much, then yeah, you're not going to have an accurate, account of how your day was. But it's a pretty nice idea, though. I mean, because it gets you thinking, how many bad thoughts really do run through your head? All that negativity, if you have a lot of negativity going on, maybe if you cut down as much as you can on those negative thoughts, you know, maybe it would produce better thoughts, I don't know. Just seems like something else to make people more mindful as to what they think about during the day, how it affects what they're doing and how they affect others with it, how they act and their vibe and everything. It just kind of makes you aware. And that's kind of good. As for like me being peaceful, like I don't know if I talked about this before, but I've been working on being more peaceful, and it's been working out pretty good. I think I've been getting out a lot of aggression in my video games because ever since I started playing WoW again, I have a lot less violence in my anger. Like when I am angry, it lasts less time. My anger does. Like it seems like I can get over it faster. And sorry, that arm was getting tired. But it just seems to I don't know. It seems to have mellowed me out in that aspect. Like I said, when I'm angry, it don't last too long no more. I mean, The longest I think I've been angry in the last couple weeks has been for maybe an hour or two. It's really nice not to be so bitter all the time. I really hated being that way, and, you know, I'm finding ways to cope, you know, in a less bitter way, you know, when I do have problems with, you know, sadness or anger or frustration, which can be interpreted as anger or sadness at times. But you know what I mean. If you have these problems, and you know what I mean. That's about it for the moment, so I'm going to wrap it up because I know it's been about 5 minutes at least. So I'm going to wrap it up, and hopefully I'll have more to say in the next video. If you have any comments or suggestions for videos, please put them on the comments below. I would really appreciate that. And hopefully I can get some viewers on this channel. So, and hopefully I won't always be on an iPhone. I know it kind of makes the screen a little smaller, so that if I do any, you know, tutorials in the future, it's going to be kind of hard to do it on an iPhone. I'd like to do some tutorials for like crafts, arts and crafts stuff. So that's some future ideas I have, maybe for another vlog. So I've been learning a lot on YouTube. So if you ever want to learn a new hobby, look something up on YouTube, like knitting, crocheting, how to draw, how to make bracelets, all kinds of cool stuff. You can learn it on YouTube. Don't forget. Alrighty, this was a really random video, so I am going to let you go. Alrighty, I mean it this time. And please rate and subscribe, and yeah, that's about it. Peace out.